Hi all, this is Salman Sheikh and you're watching my channel's Capital Investments. And today we will discuss about the focus stock Titan and as well as we'll discuss about the post-market report of Nifty and Bank Nifty. In today's chart you can see it fell down and then took support around its bottom and then it showed a pullback. So Titan hit a low of 2021 today, so that is 2021 surprisingly. This is the monthly chart of Titan. I'll just remove all the drawings from here and then we'll plot the trend line. So this is the low and this low is at around 810. So 810 is here and then we'll plot this line and another low is around this point. So let's see. So for this month, it can come as down as 1601, but that is highly unlikely. So taking this recent trajectory, we'll just draw one more bullish trend line. So in the daily chart, we'll just adjust the trend line to represent the current bullishness. So this is the current bullishness. This is the bottommost trend line and it's crossing here. So even if the market sustains here by October end, the low should be around 2000 only. So if this trend continues or even if it consolidates, it should not fall below 2000. So that is what Titan company's graph is showing. Now let's check the option chain. What does Titan option chain represent? So this is the option chain of Titan. As you can see, there is a strong put writing over here as well as call writing has been done. So the Titan's calls and puts are spread all over. But as we can see, there are significant amount of call writing done over here at 1900. So as we saw at 1900, the call writing was quite significant, but Titan started shooting up, so it crossed at this line. So everybody had put the call writing over here because they saw that there is a resistance. So everybody put call writing over here, but then Titan shot up, and hence to defend those calls, the call writers would have to purchase futures. So when they buy futures, this propels even further. And as you can see this, now the call writers have shifted and placed the calls over here at 2100 levels, whereas there is significant of call and put writing happening at 2000 levels. So this is the scene of September. Although we do not trade in the near month, we trade in the far month, and in the far month we could see that 1800 put is quite strong and 2000 also there is call and put. So in this there isn't much data, but we can see overall put volume is quite good and the call significant open interest only comes at 2000 levels. Now I'll show you my trades. So what I did in Titan, so these are my positions. So Titan, I have purchased this hedge of 1600 PE in September, and then I had sold the 1700 PE if you had seen my earlier videos, and this I had sold at 31 and I closed today at 6. And then today, because Titan was falling, I sold the new PE of 1900 PE at 25.5. I'll just show you the graph of this PE. So this is the hourly chart of the graph, and you can see that this value today it fluctuated only around 24, 25, 26. So that was the only values. Let's drill a little bit deeper and check 15 minutes chart, and hence you can check the 15 minutes chart as well. So here it hit this high of 41.65. So I don't know who could sell it at that point of time. Let's just check the daily chart. And yes, in this candle it's showing a high of 41.65 and a low of 7.2. I'm not sure who has traded in that such a low range and such a high range, but for most of the part, the opening and closing, if we see, it's opened at 25.05 and it closed at 25.5. Sometimes this put options show weird prices. Maybe somebody does some mistake or something like that, so it happened. So it happened at this candle, surprisingly. Let's just check more at around 30 minutes. So it's still this candle, 945 candle. So here we can see the volume is around 750, and in this candle itself there was a low of around 7.2 and a high of around 41.65. Similarly, in this candle the low was 7.2 and high was 24.6. So something odd happened over here. Some unfortunate guy had to buy it at 41.65. Maybe he put a market order or something like that. So that is the mistake. Again, you can call this a freak trade or freak event. And then again at 7.2, some other misfortunate guy sold it. That also you can call it as a freak trade, and then it came on the level. Cool, I could not get it here, but I still got a good price, a decent and a fair price according to today, where it fluctuated around 22, 25, 24 and 25. So that was a good price. So let's just check in Opstra. So here is the trade in Opstra. This is the Titan trade, and I have squared off this 31. I sold this at 31 and I squared it off at 6. So that's the profit over here. And then this hedge is still there, and that's why I've sold another PE of 1900. So this was a good trade because at 1700 I got 31, so this was a freak event. And at 1900, 25.5, this is a decent price and a fair price. Now I have a max profit potential of 24% at 18,000, so with the margin blocked of 75,000. So let's just see how it goes in next couple of weeks. Welcome to the post-market report. We'll discuss about Nifty and Bank Nifty, the two major indices of India. Here we can see that today was an expiry, and as expected, after these three red candles, we could have expected a longer red candle, but I think because of banning the intraday leverage, don't think many people took this speculative trade. Otherwise, we would have definitely seen a long red candle here. Let's just check the wicks of Dow Jones. Dow Jones wicks is rising day by day. It is only 5%. And Dow Jones index is falling, and today it fell below this trend line. So this is not a kind of Lakshman Rekha trend line, but this is a rough indicator. So even if it fluctuates here, then too the trend is not reversed and it's still following the same trend. So we'll have to wait for a few days to see how much it cracks down. So India VIX was 3.24% down, and that is very nice because Nifty was 0.09% up. When the Nifty goes slightly bullish, the India VIX falls, and that is good. Let's check SGX Nifty, and SGX Nifty was showing actually red in the morning, and it was showing a negative trend, but our markets also opened with a gap down, and then the gap down was filled up. So let's go and check Nifty with a little more detail. Let's check the 15-minute chart. I usually don't check the 15-minute chart in the day because I'm not a day trader. I only check the long-term trend and where it's going in the long term. But today, let's see how the expiry things happened. Here you can see yesterday actually we saw more volatile kind of a graph, but today when the volatility was less and Nifty rose up nicely. But intraday it made a peak of around 17,369, and then there was a fall up to the level of 17,302. So this is just around 50 points fall intraday. That is nothing. So I think today everybody would be quite comfortable, and the Thursday tomorrow is a trading holiday, so many people would have unwound the positions. I think call writers and put writers have unwound equally. Bank Nifty on the other half was 0.23% down, but that is also like a consolidation kind of thing. So it hit a high of around 36857, and then it was hitting a low of around 36647 at one point of time. So Bank Nifty only made a 200 point move at one point of time, the maximum of 200 point of move during this intraday, and then it went up slightly and closed 36683. So consolidation is the name of the game in Bank Nifty since many days. So I'll just show you the daily chart. So here you can see this. I do not know if this is like a Darwa's box setup or something like that, because here also it was consolidating, then it cracked down. Here it was consolidating, it cracked up, and now here it is also consolidating, and I think it will crack down mostly. So you can see this is the box, the Darwa's box, and it's still going on. We'll have to see where it breaks out. Wherever it breaks out, it will gap up or gap down, and then that journey will continue for some time. So we'll have to just wait and watch in Bank Nifty. Coming to the open interest analysis, so today was expiry of 9th September, and as you can see, there was heavy call writing at 17,400, and hence Nifty did not cross 17,400. At the lower end, Nifty had a strong support at 17,300, hence it did not even fall much. Let's check what are the positions people have rolled over, and as you can see, people are buying the 16,500 hedges. So this is the hedge I don't think here this is the sold, so this is the hedge people have bought and then they have been selling in the money, and the safest option I think is 17,000. So 17,000 and then 17,200, 17,300 also has a very strong put writing. So we can see near the money quite a strong put writing, and 17,400 call writing is quite heavy. Whereas the change in the open interest we see, then again 17,400 call is higher, whereas 17,300 put is higher. So we can see quite a contested market over here, and there will be consolidation with a huge volatility. Let's check how the data at the month end have changed, and definitely at the month end 17,000 put writers are getting quite confident, and you can see today there was addition and now it has the highest open interest, and the put OI change is around 1,03,950, and then the total put options OI is 42,50,150. So that is a huge OI. Whereas the call OI is not significant. The maximum call OI which we can see is around 18 lakhs. So it's 45 lakhs versus 18 lakhs. So it's nothing. Say 17,500 seems like it can be taken out by month end. Let's check the bank nifty data. So 9th September expiry data, as you can see, strong call addition standing at 36,700, due to which the markets fell slightly, and then the bank nifty put was standing tall at 36,600, but the volume and the open interest is not enough. Let's see the 16th September week, that is the next week. Here we can see strong put writing is done at 36,500, but at the same time call writers have been going in the money, and at 36,700 there is huge call addition as well as open interest. So this you can see. So even in next week bank nifty will probably have a negative bias. At monthly data we can see the bank nifty has a strong support, very strong support at 35,000, and even today there was put addition, whereas the put unwinding was seen at 35,500, even at 36,000 levels. So people are afraid at this levels, but they are going and shifting to 35,000 levels. So in bank nifty there is still a negative biasness with consolidation, because it will not just fall drastically anywhere. It may go down to 35,000. You can see the call addition is huge at 37,000, as well as the call writing is being done. The open interest is created at all these levels from 36,500 to 36,800. There is huge open interest additions of calls as well as slight additions of put, and at the same time 37,000 call is huge, and I think bank nifty will again have a negative biased consolidation. So in case you want to trade nifty and bank nifty, so you can be slightly bearish in bank nifty, you can trade flat in nifty for the coming week, but overall in the monthly trend it will definitely stay above 17,000 and try to break 17,500. But we'll have to see how successful nifty will be in breaking this 17,500. But we can see that 17,000 is a very good put to sell. So that's it guys from my side. Thank you so much for watching. Do let me know in the comments below if you enjoyed the video, and do hit the like button, share it with your friends. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe the channel and hit the bell icon. Well, thanks again. See you in next video. Bye bye. My name is Salman Sheikh. Capital Investments is the name of my company. If you're new to this channel, then please do visit my channel and watch the videos. I have created very good videos for you. If you're a basic options trader and you're learning options trading, do check out my initial 4 videos. In case you are advanced and have been following me regularly, please do check out my daily stock options trade and daily analysis of post market report.